Hey guys, I'm Joyce Penner, and I wanted to share a story with you and also to get your feedback, to get your opinion. I had a little aha moment this last weekend, and that aha moment came from a duck. And I wrote in detail on my blog at joycepenner.info this whole duck story, but to give it to you in a very brief scenario, it was pouring, absolutely pouring sheets of rain one day late last week. And I was looking out the window just to make sure that my lawn chairs hadn't blown away or, everything was okay. And here was this duck with these baby ducklings walking behind her in a perfectly straight line. Now, there was nothing around her. There was no trees. There was no nothing. I mean, these ducks could have spread out, but they didn't. They were following Mama, one after the other in a straight line. And as I was watching that, and I was thinking, I've got two children that have some challenges, and the youngest one is having some challenges listening. So I thought, hey, I can use this little story to teach my little son a lesson. Because what happened was, as I slid open the patio door to get closer to this duck, she heard me, and she stopped dead, and she just looked at me, and then she gave this one huge quack. And the babies, without missing a beat, turned around, and exactly the way that they had walked, followed behind Mama, they turned around and they walked right back to the pond, and, they ran back as fast as ducks can run. But anyways, they got back into the pond, and a minute or so later, Mama followed. So in the bathtub, I lined up these ducks, and I reenacted the story for the kids, and they were just fascinated with the story of how these baby ducks had listened to Mama and how important it was to listen to Mama. And I was sitting there thinking, as I watched these kids in total fascination listening to this story, I realized, first off, I said to myself, geez, wouldn't it be nice if, your whole downline, your whole team would do exactly what you say to them? And that thought stayed actually in my head for a couple of seconds before I realized, that's not what I want my team or my downline or anybody that's working with me or to think, that they need to follow me and to listen just the way that those baby ducks did to their mama ducks. And I realized the danger there is that, and this is where you might disagree with me, because you're always taught to find this guru or find this great leader and do whatever they tell you to do. And listening, I'm a strong believer and firm follower, if I can say that. I read and I listen to everything that Jim Rohn puts out, and something Jim Rohn said to me had a huge impact. And it was basically, become a student, not a follower. I adopted that philosophy, and I now have a whole ton of gurus and some of them I met personally at the No Excuses Summit in Vegas, which was really cool. I got to ask them questions that I may not have been able to by email or on the phone. But anyways, I became a student of a variety of different people. And I'm not saying that I don't take my immediate upline's advice and whatnot else, but what I found out was I don't have the same skill set those people have, some of the people have. I don't have the same list of contacts they have. I don't have the same experience. I am totally and absolutely unique. And so are you. So I'm strongly urging and recommending people that what we should do is that we should work together. You can become a student of what I can teach you and not a follower, because I don't want to be that mother duck, and I don't want you to be those baby ducklings that are just following along and doing whatever I say. I want you to be able to bring out the uniqueness that's in you, the talent, the personality that you have, the skill set that you've got here now, and ultimately, so that neither one of us are ducks, that we are eagles, and that we can soar. So, if you disagree with me, let me know. Give me your viewpoint. I would love to hear what you have to say about becoming a student and not a follower, and where that line is. Onwards to a profitable, awesome day. Bye-bye.